Alright, so 10 things you should be doing first as soon as you start your Dokkan account. So I have a brand new Dokkan account here, and this is a perfect time to start right now because there's a few things that you can do to get an advantage versus starting at a period where there's no, big event going on. So the first thing you should be doing as soon as you log in, there's a lot of gifts right here, a lot of stones, wallpapers, tickets, keys, orbs, everything. So you want to accept this, okay? By the way, this is not number one, right? This is just things. As soon as you log in, you do this before anything else. Okay. Then, truly the first thing you want to do is to get your level up, to get your rank up. So to do that, because the warrior board right now, there's not a lot of events you can do, right? So, but one event you can do to get your rank up is this event right here. You just go in. Let me turn scenario off. You just go in and you clear it. You're not gonna have a lot of teams, so let's just take like a bunch of these, right? We should be fine. So we're gonna go in, and I'll be right back as soon as we're done. All right, so see now how the characters are all leveling up by themselves. I mean, eventually as you go, all of these Rs and SRs are gonna be replaced, right? And now let's see how many ranks we gain from this, okay? This is exciting. I haven't started a new account in so long. Okay, let's see where this is gonna end. Level 27. Okay, this is also a really fast way to get stones because, we're getting, also, I forgot to mention, we have the Dragon Balls as well, so you would want to collect that during this period. We have 27 missions, so we can go collect that. We have a mission from here first. I don't think we can do this again. Yep. Okay, so we have a few missions we can look at here. So we have 6 missions from here. 1 stone and a bunch of orbs. This is really good because you're gonna need to use these for your hidden potential systems. And then we have a bunch of rank. These here. So look at all this, right? Rank 5, 10. So if we collect all this, we get 15 stones. So now you have, let's do collect all, and then you just have Daima characters. You have these. These are really good support memories. You have support memory reels. This is very good. This is just daily stuff. Okay, so. Well, just to summarize, the first thing you need to do is to get your rank up as much as possible, and as you go, this stuff is gonna also be, cleared. You need to clear this to do some of the other, aspects of the game, other features of the game. For example, like, they changed this. This used to be before you had to be level 50 or something, but because when we went to the events here, see these things are all locked, right, because of panel missions. So now you want to work on the panel missions, right? So undergo training ones, Z awaken, Z awaken, Z awaken, Z awaken. So we will be back when we Z awaken these characters. That's the second thing you need to do, is Z awaken the characters that you are given as soon as you start. It's all from here. Z awaken all of these characters, and we will be clearing this first board. So we will be back. All right, here we are. We're at the last character. I just wanted to include this just to show you guys how to do this if you're brand new, right? Once you train them, you go to awakening, then you use these medals to awaken them. These medals you get as soon as you start. Interestingly enough, before all of this, I would say like 5 years ago, or even more, I would say like 2017, whenever you started a new account, you had nothing. And I mean nothing. No Zenny, no stones, no training items, no hidden potential system, orbs, nothing. You had absolutely nothing. All right, so if we go back in here, we can see all of this is done, right? We underwent training once, and we trained and Z awakened all of these characters. So if you accept all, you get enough to make them SA10, all right? And don't worry, there's a lot more to make. There's a lot more options to do to make them more powerful. And then you get also stones. And then here we see the story category and events is open. Limited events, super strike events, they're all open now. So that's a good thing. we have all of this as well. So we already cleared this, the study hard and play hard. This is the event that leveled us up, right? This is all still of part 2. I'll do one of these boards again. So if we go to training and then we do training here, oh, let me turn off this SSR. We see on top, these are the units I trained. So we have Chaozu here. If we do this and then we click on Chaozu, you can level him up to level SA 10, and you can do this for the rest. Okay. All right. So after you do all of that, then the board number 2 is complete, which is this one. We have all of this done, right? You leveled up the Goku, you leveled up the Piccolo and Gohan, Tien, the Krillin, the Yamcha, and the Chaozu. You did all that. You got all these orbs right here. Let's see what is next. So you see, so let's go to the hidden potential system for just one more thing on the board, and we'll move on to tip number 3. So if we're in here in the screen, now we can just click activate all, and we can bring him to level 55. And then we see we completed 11 missions. And if we go back to the panel missions, and we accept this, now we have enough characters, or enough dupes, we call it, to open up these paths. So you can do this for all of them, and then you can just keep going through the events, just clearing the board, so on and so forth, and completing this and having this as your first ever team in the whole game. And then if you click activate all again, it'll open up everything except these optional ones. This will be a separate video, so stay tuned for that. It won't be on this account. This won't be more. Actually, I might not even do a video. There's a lot of tips online to like hidden potential systems and so on and so forth. All right, tip number 3, which I think is a really important tip. If we go to exchange and then we stay on this page on the trading points, you want to unlock all of these, locked thingies down here. You can get trade points by clicking on the plus sign, right? And then scrolling all the way down to characters for points. And you're going to have SRs, right? So SRs like this to trade in, right? So in the beginning of the tutorial, once you get into the tutorial, the game will actually give you a free multi-summon. And then you can just trade in the SRs that you get from here. And then you'll get trade points. And then using those trade points, we can unlock these locked paths down here. So I don't think I'm gonna have enough for all of them. Yeah, so the reason why you want to do this is because, as you see here, this is like one of the best items in the game, right? So you get medals, right? Because you're going to run out. You're gonna run out of medals really fast. So this is a very, very good way to get medals, right? Another place to get medals, if we go to events and we go down to growth, all the way down. Actually, that's not even yeah, they just changed it. I don't know why. Here we have the awakening medals bonus event here, right? So if you go and you complete all of these, it'll give you a lot of medals by just doing the events. Here we'll give you training items. Again, if we go to the exchange shop, this time in the Zenny section, and you scroll down, you have map locations down here, right? So this is a very, very easy way to get map locations, training locations. You can get this as many times as you want. You can get platinum shells here. You can get the swords. You can get more awakening medals down here, the important ones, right? But these do cost Zenny, and you want to preserve your Zenny as much as possible in the beginning. If you have to pick up a few items, I feel like the items that are important to pick up first are the Whis item and the Icarus item, right? Everything else, I guess you can also pick up if they have it here, but I don't see. These are nuking items, right? You don't really need this in the beginning. So you also need like these Gregory, Grandpa Gohan, so on and so forth. So that is tip number 3. So after you do all the necessary things with the medals and the exchange shop and everything, you want to come back to your characters here, because you need to train them, Dokkan awaken them, and activate their hidden potential system, which I will show you in a little bit. So here I'm awakening them, right? I already have them 100% in the hidden potential system, and this is just to make sure that they are at their max power, because this is going to be your first team for a while. There is something else you can do to really up the power of your account, but it involves a little bit of money, which I will go over in a little bit. So we're just awakening the units now, right? Very easy process. I did not train the Goku here, so let me train him. He will be your first LR, so you want to make sure that he is trained, he is up to full power, right? If we go here, this should actually, no, this one gives more power. That I'm not sure if the game will let me actually take him to SA20, like to just give me more copies of him, but we will see in a little bit. So if we go back here, right, now we can just take care of this, right? So the game actually gives you the awakening medals to Extreme Z Awaken the Goku. So if we go back, you can actually awaken him further and make him even more powerful, right? Don't worry, the game will take you through all of this. You don't have to fight, you don't have to, you know, do anything. I just use the Kais. I don't really care, but the Kais, you want to save those, because again, the game will give you enough Kais. See, it gave me 15. I can just, you know, super you know, train him even more. If we just click on max growth, it'll add the 6 here. We'll have him up to 20 super attack 25. So if we go to the hidden potential system, you can see that he's 100% up here, and you just want to fill out everything, right? So these abilities right here, so this gives you more damage, ignoring the enemy's defense and like the type effectiveness. And this is dodge, lets you dodge an attack, and this is additional, lets you super attack extra times, right? So we have them all done. We did this. So this is saying to clear any stage once with literally the team you just and then clear any Dokkan event. This is the team we literally just awakened. So that was tip number 4. Make sure your teams are awakened before you go into any event, because this will be your team for a while. And let me just make a team here, and I'll show you exactly how you can up the power level of your account by just, you know, using money. So this is tip number 4.5, because technically it's not an extra tip, it's just extra information for tip number 4 that is not really necessary, but you can do it if you want. So if you go to the shop, we have these special beginner limited packs here that you can buy, and we can see here you can buy all of these. It gives you so many things, right? So this is very good for beginners, and it's just $4. This is nothing, right? The one I'm talking about is here. So this is a little bit pricey, it's $24, but it gives you 100 dragon stones, a special dragon stone, which is this right here, and we'll go to the shop. I will show you. It gives you a diamond statue for Zenny, all these awakening medals. If we go even further, for limited packs, you get these packs that give you rising. Actually, no, these are for. Sorry, not these. Not these either. For beginner. So you see, you can buy the power search ticket. This is $10. The ranked tickets. So every time you unlock a rank. So this is for rank 50, rank 100, rank 150, rank 200, rank 225, 250, and it goes up to rank 300. And if we go through, it gives you dragon stones. Let me move this out the way. This gives you dragon stones and an SSR force ticket, and you can get a total of 3 from all of these packs. But again, look at how much money it costs. This is $30, $23, $8, $19, $16, so on and so forth. So if you really must, I recommend this pack and these 2 packs in the beginning, right? So if we go over to the shop to treasure, right, and we scroll over, we see that the blue stone, right, the $24 one, gives you an awakened character right off the bat. So you don't even have to put in medals, you don't have to put in anything, right? And a lot of these are good characters to begin your account with. A lot of them are actually usable until now. Like this guy, he just got a buff, so he's very good, except if you're starting off, you're not going to have a team to run him. So if you really want to use this to run your beginner team, I would pick the first guy, because he just gives his leader skill is for battle fate future. This is all categories, but at the end line it says super class allies or super class units get 3 key and 150. Come on now, and 150% attack, HP attack and defense. So this is that. If you collect all of the Dragon Balls by literally just playing the game, you'll collect all the Dragon Balls. You can buy, you'll get a total of 5 of these stones, and you can buy any of these. They're already awakened for you and everything. This is a premium stone that you only get by spending stones through the last year. So a year past, they calculate how many stones you spent, and they give you like these little these like memorial dragon stones. So it's impossible for new players to get. So SSR Force ticket, we went over this. You can buy any of these. They're not awakened, so you have to awaken them. And then if we go all the way to the end, we have the other ticket here, the Power Surge. Again, you just have to awaken them. So that was tip 4.5. It's not really an extra tip, but if you are willing to drop more money on the game, this is for you. So let's get into tip number 5. All right, so tip number 5 is completing the quest mode. You don't have to do this in one sitting. You can do this as you go through the game. If you go to quest Dokkan story, you have all of these, right? And you can start anywhere. You don't even have to go in order, which is really good because before you had to go in order, right? So if you start with chapter 1, we go to a gloomy parallel world. You can start here and you get so many dragon stones. You get probably 1,000 dragon stones from quest mode by itself, right? And you can see by just me playing the game, awakening characters, training characters, I only ran one stage for ranks. I've ran one stage and I already have 126 dragon stones. And stick around to the end of the video. We have a summon to do. All right, so if we run through the first event, if we go on Z hard, it doesn't matter. So and a not brand new, but a really good quality update of this game is that if you clear the hardest difficulty of a stage, it'll clear the difficulties before it for you, and you'll get all of the stone rewards for it. So if we go here, you want to click on this. This will give you the best leader. So Earthbird Fighters, which these are all on that team, and then you just start. And then the good thing about quest mode is that you can just auto it. You don't even have to do anything. So I'm gonna click this, and we're gonna go right through it, right? So you're gonna have just a bunch of tutorials. This is Zenny. If you really want the Zenny, you can just not auto it and just collect the Zenny yourself. This is gonna be so easy. Quest mode, extremely easy. You don't even need this. Like this team is too powerful, right? I'm not even gonna do anything. I'm just gonna let it auto it itself, right? So you wanna, as you're sitting, as you're doing, basically just chilling. Like the good thing about this game is that you can play it while you're doing other things. You don't have to focus on the game 100%. Maybe if you're doing like a hard event for the first time, you want to focus to see where your characters are and so on and so forth. But this is just easy. Actually, like we're done already, right? So you'll see, and then you'll get link levels that power up your links, so that the similar characters from the same saga, characters from the same fight, characters that have similar names, or like Saiyans will have similar links. They link together, they make each other more powerful, and you're gaining rank off of this as you're going as well. So if we look here, we are going to get 3 stones. So you have acquired 3 stones. That means that's because we have cleared all of these difficulties, right? So you can see already we have a few things that we cleared. Clear stage, any stage with it. And then this is clear a Dokkan event, which I'll be right back. Or actually, I don't have to be right back. We'll just go here to the literal first Dokkan event, which was the Broly here. So if we go, this is not even a Dokkan event. If we just clear this is so easy. So this won't have auto, so you will just be clicking. Honestly, what I do is I just spam click. It's not even that difficult. Right, sometimes you'll get these damage spots. This is not really anything that will hurt you. These are so easy. This is like probably the easiest event in this. This is not difficult at all. Just keep spamming. But like for example, I'm not collecting these board things because I'm just doing a tutorial. But you guys, you want to collect all of these little capsule things on the map, because these are awakening medals, training items, so on and so forth, and you would want that for free, right? You don't want to just buy them. You can get them for free. So just click it. You don't even need to. So actually, sorry, before we do this, we can go over links, right? So you see this Z fighters all in the family. So this gives like defense, and if you max it out, it gives 20% defense, right? So you want to max out these. You don't have to really go out of your way to do it. They'll max themselves as you are going through the event. So we have Doran Ray. Easy. And then we got a Broly here again. In the beginning, in like the beginning of the game's life, you could just use those Broly's to awaken them and then actually use them as characters, but you would have to get training medals. And this used to be the hardest Dokkan event in the game, like this event in general. So we cleared the Dokkan event. We can go to our board mission here, and then this will count, and then we cleared this board. So you see, as you are playing the game, naturally you will just clear the stuff. This is basically asking you to play the game, right? This is nothing. It is asking you to play the game. So we already cleared some stuff. So again, we also like the current events that are up right now. We just clear them. We will be doing a summon right here with tickets, but see, all of this just basic stuff. Clear the Genie's Bulma's prep. You click attempt, and it'll take you to the event. You don't have to look for it, which is this, right? Actually, is that it? No, it's this. You have to clear this. Just clear this right here, right? Clear it. It'll finish that. I can perform a friend summon, use a support memory, send a friend request. This is all easy stuff. Let's go to the missions and collect our stones. Okay, we got 1 stone here. We got, oh my god, look at all this. Right, this is the good thing about starting a brand new account. Free stones, right? Here's a free, like 15 stones for free, right? Tip number 6. All right, linking your account. Okay, we could interchange this with tip number 1 or whichever tip, but linking your account is very important, because if anything happens to your phone and you have to get a new phone, you would want to have your account still. So linking is important. So you click here, right, and it'll take you, and you would want to create a Bandai account, and by just doing that, you get 15 free stones. All right, with that being said, let's go on to tip number 7. All right, so tip number 7 is obtaining new characters, right? Because you don't want to just use that one team that you got forever. You're gonna get bored very easy, although that team can clear so many Dokkan events, right? And right now, because we have this banner with so many, can we open it, please? Okay, I mean, all right, here we go. So all of these you can get. All of these are very, very, very good. All right, so if you just do you just get these tickets by playing the game again. I paid not a single penny. It doesn't even look like we're gonna get anything here, dog. If we just do this, so if we just go right through it, yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna get anything, but don't fret, we will be fine, because we have some dragon stones, 161 dragon stones. So this is double rates. This Broly right now is so powerful, and these carnival characters are good because they just lead one category and they give full buffs to, right? So this Frieza we saw before, this Broly just got buffed again. This Broly also got buffed. This Beerus is good. Frieza, you know. But the thing is, this is not a good banner to summon on. This is the banner you want to summon on first. Actually, so we have 150 stones. We'll do that at the end, right? So tip number 7, getting new characters. All right, let's move on to tip number 8. All right, tip number 8 is to just clear more of these bonus events, right? These are really, really important events, like the Pan event here. This should give you, oh, actually we can't, because our stamina is not at 38 max. Although we have 791 total stamina, the maximum we can technically hold, because this is stupid, is 38. So because the event here is 40, we can't. All right, so tip number 8 is just play the game. All right, we have another event. You have so many quest modes here. And also, if you notice, a lot of these quest modes, like they drop, let me find a stage that drops a character. Is it this one? A lot of these quest stages, they drop characters actually that you can just get in the game. If we go, yeah, so you see this trunks here, right? You can buy this trunk. Actually, well, let's do the event. Like, why not? This is so easy. So tip number 8, clear a lot of the events, get characters. So if you see here, like these on the map right here, these little shiny things, these are called gems. And gems have a separate store in the exchange shop where you can go and buy characters, awakening medals, supreme kais, so on and so forth. And we will go to it, but let's just complete this. This will be a breeze, not even a problem here. Just auto it. It won't even, we're not gonna die. This is nothing for me. All right, I'm the veteran at this game. Okay. Dodge, bro. Dodge, bro. See, that's why dodge is important, because I don't even think this character or that enemy would have done damage, but dodge is very important because one, it saves you time. You don't have to sit through an attack. Two, it saves you your health, right? You don't want to die early on and just have to repeat the event. Oh, we got the character. Great. More link levels. Nice. All right. So again, the higher the level, the more powerful the link will be. Okay, so if we are done with that, so we will see we got a few green gems here. We got a character, and we will go over to the exchange shop as soon as we look at this Trunks. So now we are, see, now we have the enough rank to do that pan event. Yeah, so you see this Trunks right here. There's also these like intermissions as well. I don't really care about them. Oh, we got more Dragon Balls. So, all right, so you see this Trunks right here. He awakens with 318 medals and another 318 medals of these. So if we go over to the reverse, to the exchange shop, we can look at the gem shop here. You see a bunch of easy A's. Like these rainbow medals are for Extreme Z Awakening. It's to make your character more powerful. So a lot of things you can buy here. So much value here. And then if we go over to the green gem, there's again, so that Trunks, he uses this medal right here. You can buy it 318 times. There's one-to-one exchange. So if you have 318 of these green gems, you can just go in and buy enough medals to awaken the Trunks. And if we go here, they should give us for clearing the stage. Nope, we just got that. And what about this? We just got Zen. All right, so that was tip number 8. Let's go on to tip number 9. All right, tip number 9 is to collect the Shenron Dragon Balls. Not this Shenron, right? Not Parunga. I'm talking about this Shenron. So we already have some of them. We just need. So if you click on the ball, it'll tell you which quest you can get it from, right? So if we go into here, and I'll cut to where we actually have the Dragon Ball. All right, here you want to turn off auto map because the Dragon Ball is 2 spots after the last enemy. So I'll tell you exactly how to always. All right, I definitely fell for that. Oh, there's this too. You want to turn off these animations because they will plague you. All right, we'll be back. All right, we are back. So we have, you want to avoid these enemies as much as you can. So we have a 4. We'll click a 4 to go past that. We have a 6. So I need a 2, right? And as soon as you get a 2, you want to like just save it, right? You don't want to, use it up right away. So it's just a 6 again. This is going to take me up. Oh, brother. All right, I need a 2. Come on, please give me a 2. A 5. Give me a 2. All right, game. All right. A 2? A 2. See that, bro? Too good, bro. I'm too good. So if we go to the 6. Oh, my bad. So I didn't come back fast enough. So I clicked the 2 and I got the Dragon Ball. And so now once you're done with this, go over to the same screen with the Shenron. Click on the missing Dragon Ball and it'll take you to the quest that has the Dragon Ball, right? So again, more intermissions, right? It's for exchanging stuff. So here you see we got the Parunga Dragon Ball, right? We're just literally clearing the event. This guy gives you, by the way, Parunga gives you 3 wishes, and you can do this 5 times in this current event. Again, we cleared a lot more missions, and so now we're almost done. We're at the last. What? That said 12, dog. You saw that, right? That said 12 missions. That wasn't 12 missions. You lied to me. Why'd you lie to me like that? All right, tip number 10. Just play the game. Have fun with the game. Don't rush to finish every event in one day. Just take your time. Dokkan is a progressional game. It's not something you're supposed to finish immediately, unless you have a bot. But it's not something you're supposed to finish in 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. This is something you're going to be playing for a while, especially if you're starting from rank 1. Like, the game already gives you a team. This team can clear almost... I'm pretty sure this team can clear all of the Dokkan events and maybe some of the hard events, right? Maybe, right? So, just take your time. Finish the quest mode. Finish the the Dragon Ball story. These are like just stories from Dragon Ball, just different Dragon Ball arcs. You have the Dragon Ball anime, different story modes. You can finish that. Free stones forever. So we have 174 stones. All right, let's see what we can get. I'm gonna do one summon here, and then we can end. We'll end with that. All right, that's a combo. Tien and Chaozu. That means we're gonna get a featured character or 3 SSRs. Let's see. And I would have gone over more, like more specifics, but this video has gone on way too long. 30 minutes is way too long for just the first 10 things to do when you start playing Dokkan, right? So we got Supreme, that's Grand Supreme card. It looks like we're just gonna get 3 random SSRs here. We got what's his name? Nappa. We're not really getting anything here. We'll hop in on the double rates banner. Yeah, we got trash, absolute trash. Also, I guess this is part of tip number 10. Play the games in a smart way. Don't summon on every banner, especially because I know not everyone is gonna spend money on the game day one. You don't want to do that, right? So be smart with how you spend your stones. Like, don't do what I'm doing. Don't just summon on whatever is available. Assess the characters. Look at what's good. Look at videos online. Watch The Truth, right? There's Minato as well. You can watch them. You want to assess exactly what the units do, and just, if you have friends that play the game, ask them what units are good, what characters should you be summoning for, and just be smart about it. Make your own decisions. Don't just fall for anything or anyone that says, yeah, that unit is amazing, blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, it's your account. Summon however you want to summon. And, you know, for a double rates banner, I'm getting absolute trash. All right, we'll end with the summon. And, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe, like, please. Make me a billionaire, I beg. Okay. All right, let's see what we're going to get here. All right, Goku, that's a very good unit. LR Gohan, very good. Okay, all right. What else are we getting? That's an LR. LR has extra steps to awaken them, and you will learn, actually. You will see. Beerus, look at that. Beerus-sama. Very good. Very, very good. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the forever cursed unit. And that was the last one. Alright, you guys. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. And Dokkan responsibly.